everybody, Barry here again. Getting close, too close for comfort. I got a bunch of work done yesterday on the rear end, on the exhaust, line locks hooked up, all that fun stuff. Oh, I missed my turn. And now I gotta get some tires ready. So I'm gonna turn around because I was talking to you guys and missed a turn. So I'm gonna look for 16s or 17s. Like a 225/60 or a 225/65, something like that. And just something that'll hold air. So I'm gonna go down back to one of the garages here in town, and they said, yeah, look through it, take what you want. This is old throwaway tires that somebody took off because they're winters and they're no good, or you know, I don't care if they're cracked up, I don't care if the sidewalls are cracked up, as long as they hold air long enough for a 30 or 40 second or a couple minute burnout. So let's go check it out, see what we can find. I'm gonna go change them tonight too. It's gonna be at a shop here in town, but I'm not gonna film in there just out of respect for them. So when I get them changed, I'll come back and we'll see. There's a pile of tires here. This is good. Let's see if I can stop. Yeah, let's go see what we got. Oh, I think MMSB has been here. So there was like a pile 3 times the size of this, but should be able to find some. So let's see what we got. 225/65s, they might work. If there's 2, nope. So I don't really want to put the new wheels on that cast spot, because if I bust the tire, I'm probably going to destroy the rim. And I really don't want to do that because they were hard to find. This is 17s. This is a winter. Also a 17. Apparently 16s are impossible to find now. 17. Way too big. I could put truck tires on it, but that gets a better chance of beating up a fender or bumper if they explode. Or what do we got? Oh, I got a rock in my shoe. Back on. There we go. That's a 215/70. It's got air in it. That one does not. No fun. Oh, this is 16.5. There's got to be something here. Well, it seems like there's not. Well, there's nothing here. Let's go try another spot. Cass said she threw away a couple 225/60s up to her work, so I'll see if they'll work and get something put on anyway. All right, might have found something after all. So I just called Frampton and asked him if these were garbage, and he said yes. 2 Goodyear Integrities with cracks all in the sidewall, but they're 225/70/16s. They are a little bit cracked up, which really I don't care about, because I'm only putting them on at the burnout competition. I'll drive it out with the street tires on it, so it'll be nice and safe. They're brand new tires. And I'll bolt these on with the 16-inch rims and melt them off. Assuming they don't explode, well, even if they do, it's still cool. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna take these and go and get them changed over. I'm here at OK Tire at my wife's work, and I think I might have found them. I think I might have found the ones. 205/70s. Doesn't look like they're cracked up at all. They're actually not in bad shape. I don't know if that needs a plug or something right there. I don't care about that. And actually there's 4 of them. I'll take the 2 best ones and go get them changed over. Well, I think I got enough tires. Yep. I think I got enough tires. So I only need 2, and I got like 6 or something now. So I want to bring some extras, because I don't want to get up there and find out that the sidewall is busted out of 1, and then I got to come all the way back here and get another one. So take some extras, you know, and I almost sound like I've done this before. I'm here at the shop to pick up the 16-inch Ford truck rims. So I got to bolt those onto the van first, just to make sure that they actually fit, that nothing's going to strike the coil spring or anything. That would render all this time useless. And I might actually haul the wideband out to Cadillac tonight, if I got time. Cass is making spicy spaghetti with jalapenos in it, so I'm like, yeah, I'll go home early. Well, there's lots of room, and the rims seem to have perfect clearance. They almost look like they got the same back spacing and offset as the rims at Cass bought. So that's perfect. The only issue is they're really dumb looking. I don't like them at all. So I'm just gonna paint them black. I'll paint them the same satin black that the front ones are, and when they're spinning really, really, really fast, you're just gonna see black anyway. So that'll work. I'm gonna go compare the tire size to these here. Maybe I'll go grab one now. What are these? 225 60 17. The other ones are 225 70 16, so they should be pretty well comparable. Do you want to see how ridiculous it looks? They're so narrow, but they are, that was my knees cracking, about an inch maybe higher. Maybe they're the same. Let's go by the line on the door. Yeah, they're probably about the same. So that worked perfect. No issues whatsoever. And as narrow as these look, and maybe when I get them on the wider rims, they'll widen out a lot anyway, but as narrow as they look, they are gonna sizzle. I can't wait. Also, Cass just called me, supper's done, so I'll be back. All right, well, supper is eaten. That was delicious. And Chloe and Lily, who's asleep under my jacket, wanted to go for a drive, so we came up to Campbellton and changed over to 2 tires. And now I'm gonna go back to the shop and pull the wideband off of this thing. So, yeah, see you in a minute. The tires are not what you'd call big. They're actually 205s. I thought they were 225s. So, let's see how they stack up to this thing. Oh man, they're even lower. They're like a ½ inch or an inch smaller diameter. That's gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna bolt them on and see what it looks like. It looks majorly funny. They're so small. They're so small. The wheel gap looks massive now. But it'll do burnouts. I don't expect them to last very long. Mainly because they're like 6 inches wide. But they'll do burnouts. And I'll probably be able to do 4th gear burnouts in this because they're so narrow. What do you think? Is it going to do awesome burnouts? Who knows? Yeah, so I'm going to go paint those black, and while I'm waiting for those to dry, I'm going to pull the wideband off the Cadillac because I have to put it on the van. And then I'll be able to at least idle tune it anyway for now, till I get it out for a run. Well, somebody's outside doing pulls. Well, I got the wideband off, and I got the sensor and all that good stuff off. Sensor looks like it's in good condition. It's definitely got some exhaust on it. Gauge and all is nice. And I had this one hooked up right here to the 5-volt reference for the EGR. So that allowed me to data log wideband, which is deadly for tuning because I set up a histogram that does an error chart. So does it in percentage. So if it's 5% rich, I can copy that data, put it into the VE table, and lean it out 5%. Or usually I go multiply by percent half, so it goes, say, 2.5% leaner. That way you don't overshoot your mark. And it goes by targeted value. So if I'm in power enrichment as in commanding 11.9, then it'll give me a number percentage based on the commanded air fuel ratio and what it actually is. So that's going to make this thing tune way easier. It works awesome. VCM scanner, when you get into doing histograms and stuff, and error charge is wicked. It's difficult to understand at first. The math can be kind of hard to do, but a ton of guys on YouTube have videos on it, like Goat Rope Garage is one, and he does a wicked job. So I'm gonna go put the sensor in just to see how cool it looks. So we got this, and we got this thing. Hi, Chloe. And put the sensor in. Oh no, I dropped my wrench. It's gone forever. Now, let's see. This just makes it look way more race car. Struggling with this way more than I should. I wonder if I messed up treads when I welded it. Ugh. You just draw more flames? Are you ready to watch me? You're hilarious. Why is this so difficult? Ooh, I think I got it. Watch me, please. Where's that wrench got now? Ow! Can you get your arms in there?
Maybe.
Put the wrench right down there. See it? That's what weighs down. I might just have to kick it and knock the wrench down. I might be able to get it actually. Let's see.
I'd be able to get it if I had a little stool.
I got it. Yeah, the right kind of shirt. Yeah, okay. Nailed it. Alright. So I'm going to wire this thing up to the EGR also. I've got the connector cut off on this one because this is the harness of the rat rod. And I'm not sure where the connector is, but it's here somewhere. Yeah, there somewhere. Anyway, so I'll be able to datalog the same thing. Also, I need to put a OBD2 connector into this one so I can actually hook up and tune it. Fire! And that looks sick. God, I love this thing. Every time the girls come up to the shop, they draw murals on the van. You guys are artists. And even right here, all kinds of hearts. Mean. Oh, also, while you're here, I ordered new bolts for the rear diff. This is the flange for the U-bolt for, where does it say? Anyway, Ford. Mustangs, F-150s, that kind of thing. These are the 4 bolts that go on the rear end back here. They strip out. They're really hard to get out. So here's the part number 80992 by Dorman. I think they're in the help section a lot. Here we go, right there. So that's good. Also, I got new plugs. Yeah, I'm gonna drop them and break them. I'll leave those alone. These are LS9 plugs. They are the supercharged CTSV, that kind of thing. So obviously they're made for boost. So I went ahead and got those. BR7EFs are like impossible to find now. I can't get them through Keystone. Can't get them through CarQuest. Rock Auto has them, but I don't want to wait like 2 weeks for it to come to Newfoundland and it'll be that long waiting for them. And here are wires. This is just standard Chevy truck stuff. Regular ones, straight boots. I'll use the heat shields on those. The plugs and wires in it seem fine, but they're used, and I don't want to risk going out there doing a monster burnout and then getting a misfire and ruining the whole day. So I'd like to cover every base. That's why I have new bolts. That's why I'm putting plugs and wires in it, new U-joints, new center support bearing. I don't want this thing to fail, and you know, I don't want to blow up the engine either. So I'm going to hook the wastegate up to about 10 pounds. About 10 pounds, because I have a 5-pound spring in it, and I'm going to do a little backyard trick like a sloppy mechanics station road rat rod trick, to get more boost out of a small wastegate, because I ordered a 10-pound wastegate spring. Also, I ordered a blue wastegate. What China sent me was a 5-pound spring and a black wastegate. So you get what you pay for, whatever, it was like 150 bucks. So that looks deadly. I love it. When you got an oxygen sensor sticking out of a hood exit, you're gonna get gapped. All right, so that's it for tonight. Gonna go home, eat some more spaghetti, and finish watching Detective Pikachu because my wife falls asleep as soon as she goes horizontal. And the second that I put on a movie, it's like a sleeping pill for her. So yeah, I never got to finish that last night. We didn't get to finish Detective Pikachu, did we? No, everybody fell asleep, so I edited my videos. Time well wasted, I guess. So, thank you for watching, and I passed 1,800 subscribers today. That is ridiculous, and I love it. There's so many people out there just as crazy as I am. You're all awesome. So thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, consider it, because a lot of really, really cool stuff coming up. And after this is done, after the burnout competition, I got a few things left to tie up on it, and then potential new project. And that's all I'm saying. Nobody knows about what's in here, but you don't know, but it's gonna be awesome. So thanks for watching. Have a good night, everybody.